Miley Cyrus went on the Joe Rogan podcast to announce to the world that she's quit veganism. That and more in this week's 5 Minute Friday. Hey, it's David Rams. Welcome back to another 5 Minute Friday, where we take some of the week's anti-vegan nonsense and put it into a 5-minute package for you. Let's put those 5 minutes on the clock and let's talk about Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is no longer vegan. How many times do we have to make the same mistake? Stop promoting vegan celebrities, please. Who's next to go on Joe Rogan and bash vegans? Joaquin Phoenix? Please, God, please no, Joaquin, don't do it. Miley Cyrus went on the Joe Rogan podcast and told us a few things. Some of them were very concerning. She told us her dad took her on a dirt bike when she was a baby and accidentally smashed her head into a tree, giving her brain damage.
I had a head injury when I was 2 years old. My dad had me in a baby backpack, and I was on a dirt bike with my dad. And he was riding, and a tree had fallen, and he ducked, and I didn't, and I hit my head on the tree.
Oh, Jesus
It was
Christ.
bad.
She told us that she started eating fish for omega-3s to help with said brain damage.
Okay, listen, like someone cut my brakes, right, on my brain, and I have to take all the things, omega. was vegan for a very long time, and I've had to introduce fish and omegas into my life because my brain wasn't functioning properly.
We also found out that she claims to have done the plant-based diet perfectly well with all the correct supplementation and all the correct nutrition, but was still suffering from brain fog or cognitive impairment and blamed it on the plant-based diet rather than the history of drug abuse.
Were you doing a vegan diet like meticulous?
The strictest you've
were you
ever
doing
known.
But were you doing it intelligently? Like
I
were you
did all my
supplementing the
supplements.
right way?
I do all my protein drinks.
And she made this conclusion without seeing any specialist or any doctor or doing any blood tests. Let's just clear this up right away. Omega-3 fats can help people that have cognitive impairment, like issues with their cognitive function. There's some evidence out there to show this, so that's not completely unreasonable to think. But these studies used supplements, not fish. So for someone who says things like, the reason that I started this veganism was because I had a fish that was highly intelligent, he really knew who I was, he really got excited when I was home. One day I went to a sushi restaurant with a few of my friends and they were serving blowfish, and I thought, this is an intelligent animal. You would expect that they wouldn't just start eating fish at the first sign of having health issues. You'd expect someone who says something like this, I'd eat dirt before an animal, to not go and eat animals at the first sign of any health issue before doing the proper research, getting the blood tests done and seeing specialists. Just take the fucking supplement. But supplements aren't natural. Neither is wearing clothes. Shut the fuck up. She can work with professionals, dietitians, and she can make it work for the animals. When you have unlimited funding and you claim to care about the animals, why the fuck would you not do that? Miley Cyrus, you're full of shit. Anti-vegan YouTubers have been trying to say that Chadwick Boseman died from veganism. These idiots aren't necessarily known for their ethics, but they've stooped to new lows with this one. Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther actor and real-life hero to many around the world, tragically lost his life to colon cancer very recently. A really tragic loss. He kept this condition private from the public, so when his health started to deteriorate, people started to notice and started to speculate as to why he was losing weight and why he was looking sick. Fans were concerned about the star back in April when he appeared to look very thin. His name even began trending on Twitter as fans wanted answers about why he had lost so much weight. We had reported that his weight loss could have been because he adapted a different diet while preparing for his role as T'Challa. It turns out his weight loss was associated with his fight with cancer. He answered in an interview, yeah, we had a couple of diets, it went through some stages. At first I was eating a lot of meat, and then I felt like it was too much for the amount of energy we needed to extend every day. So my diet became more vegetarian as we went along. So he was diagnosed with colon cancer whilst he was eating a lot of meat. 2 years later, he adopted a more vegetarian diet. Not veganism, a more vegetarian diet. So it's crystal clear that his condition that led to his unfortunate death had absolutely nothing to do with veganism. These anti-vegans are pathetic, attention-seeking losers. Looking for any ways to attack vegans and veganism, no matter how irrational it is, they try to capitalize on the death of someone famous to further their BS agenda. How fucking low can you get? And now on to a nice story. A vegan food bank is opening in the UK to help people who are vegan or eating a plant-based diet who are struggling right now. The vegan food bank is only going to have vegan food, plant-based food, and they're going to be giving it out for free to struggling families who are suffering right now and struggling right now with the current situation. What a beautiful step in the right direction. It's always great that we can help the human and non-human animals at the same time. I love it when we can have a connection between the two and we can feed two birds with one stone. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button right now. It really helps me out. It really helps the channel. And of course, you won't miss any more of my videos in the future if you do that. Here's a video I think you'll like, and here's a video YouTube thinks you'll like. So do check one of those out too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.